Hey guys, so I just came back from bed today because last week and this week I have had a sick intuition that my son's father would be coming to kidnap him again and steal him and abuse him some more. So guess what, guys? My motherly intuition was right. And so today, luckily, I trusted my gut instinct and I filled out all the paperwork this morning and I went to the courthouse and I filed it. I filed the sexual abuse protective order, which proves that my son was abused because he was, and he's disclosed it since 3 years old, as old as 12 years old as well. And so finally, this is a huge step for us. So as soon as I came home today, to Redmond, where I live in my house, I pulled up. Well, when I pulled down my road, I noticed that there was a like a lighter blue, like a navyish blue colored Toyota Tundra, as well as some other undercover cars that were near my home. Soon as I pulled in my driveway, I was surrounded by probably 10 to 12 sheriffs and undercover detectives, and they asked me if I was Crystal Hillman. That is my maiden name. And I immediately said, no, my name is Crystal Anderson. And, what is this about? And they informed me that his father had hired an attorney here in Oregon and that he was filing paperwork because I had violated the Writ of Assist that was issued last summer. And so there was 2 immediate Writ of Assist issued by Judge John Evans. And so immediately when the police surrounded my car with all that paperwork and everything, I had my home security system rolling. I had my family members here at my home and I had them start recording as well. And I had my mom on the phone as well. And she was prepared to call my attorney, which is Brian Donahue in Bend. And he would navigate this case if necessary because he does know it, even though I have been representing myself pro se for 8 years. And so he was fully prepared to take it on if necessary, if it did become a criminal issue. However, all the police that were surrounding me and interrogating me for almost an hour and calling back and forth to the courthouse and trying to figure out which order stood in place, guys. So listen to this shit. He filed an order yesterday. It was signed by a Deschutes County judge here in Oregon. Okay. And this man probably flew all the way from Indiana here, and he was literally gonna think that he could sit here and the police were going to effectuate that fucking order, and I was just supposed to be arrested or remain silent. Fuck that. No way, guys. So I told these cops in Deschutes County, here's where I stand. This is law and error, and there is no true judgment because he never had custody of my son. So when this judge ordered that he took away my parental rights back in 2011, he did not issue a true judgment against me. And so what that means is that's a law and error. And so most parents never understand this. They never figure it out because they never transfer their case from one state to another state. So in order to transfer your case from one state to another, you have to have the actual judgment that was first issued in your case to transfer it from one county or one state to another. And so last year when I went to transfer my case here, I did not know that there was no true judgment. I was not aware of that. For 8 years, this case went on, and I knew there was corruption. I knew who it involved, and I knew what it entailed, but I could never get my hands on that document. And so last year, when I found out that there was no true judgment after all of this stuff, I called the courts out and I said, no, this is bullshit. Like, Oregon, you force closed that Indiana case. And so Oregon force closed the Indiana child support case. And that was on May 25th of 2020. Today is 6/5. And yesterday is when his dad filed against me in court and got the paper stating that I had violated the immediate Writ of Assist, you guys. Not once, but twice, in order to protect my son, okay? And so all these cops came to my house and I straight up told them, like, I have PTSD. I will unleash the fear of hell on you if you touch my child. You will burn in hell. My son has already been abused. Here's all the documentation. I had someone bring out one of my binders just to show them some of the medical issues that my son has. And then I immediately told my family members and my friends to reach out to BACA, which is the bikers who advocate for children who are abused, in the case that they did arrest me or they did try to take my son, because we did not know what was going to happen at that point. And they acted like they had every intention of taking my son. And they even tried this slick tactic like, oh, well, your order's not signed, so it's not valid. Bullshit, because my son's psychiatrist is on the phone right now and she's telling them what my son did say or what he, what is in his best interest. And so you guys, if you're in a civil rights situation, if you are surrounded by cops, do not back down. Stand your fucking ground for your kids. Be prepared and be willing to die for your children. They will back off if you understand the law. They will back off if you understand your civil rights. I just tested every cop that came to my house in Deschutes County, and I told them where I come from. I've been involved in corruption for almost 9 years. September 11th of 2020 will be 9 years. I do not fuck around. When I come, filing paperwork, when I come with a bang. And I'm going out with a bang. So you will know who the fuck I am and what I stand for. I advocate and stand for every family and every child that has been abused. And this is why I do what I do. Because I save lives and I make a difference. And this is my son's life. And this is my life. And these are other families' lives that should not have to go through this shit, you guys. So please stand up for your rights. Please stand up for your children and be their voice. They don't have someone to do it for them. You are their voice. So please take this initiative as parents to stand up for your children if they are being abused. Thank you very much. Please like and share this video with everyone that you know. Anybody who has a civil rights issue, please text RIGHTS, RIGHTS, to 80123, you guys. We are going across this country. We are making an impact. We are making a difference. And I can promise you guys, my order that I just filed with the court was not even fucking signed. He had a signed order and I literally sent them out of here. All because I have a criminal attorney on retainer who will defend me in the event that I'm fucked with. And I know my rights. I know what I'm capable of, and I know the law, and I know the Constitution, and I will not back down. I will take a bullet in the head for any child who is being abused as long as I can prove it on paperwork. Because I have so much proof and so much documentation that this man was literally here on my street, ready to take my son and kidnap him and continue to abuse him, and I got rid of everything, you guys. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm a saint. I'm not saying I'm the best parent in the world, because I try hard every day to be the best parent I can be. And over the last 9 years, it has been hell. And there's been times I wanted to die. There's been times where I didn't know how I was going to get through every day. But at this point, you guys, I'm so thankful for my education. I'm so thankful for my knowledge and my ability to understand the law and understand error. And these cops will violate you any way they can if they can get away with it. They literally came back to me and said, so your order's not signed, so you're not willing to comply with this just until Monday? Fuck no, I'm not. This is my son. This is my son's life. And once he leaves my home, there is no knowing what the fuck is gonna happen to him. So don't let your child leave your fucking home. Don't let your child leave your sight. If you were in a custody case, if you were in a civil rights case, do not let your child out of your sight. Do not leave them with a medical provider, not to go get x-rays, not to get an MRI. You stay with your child. Do not let someone play 20 questions like Cora did with me, like Copa does with their children. Those doctors there know that that is a sensitive issue, and they medically kidnap children sometimes, you guys. This is no joke. They report on parents that are not harming their children in order to medically kidnap children and get money. This is not okay in America. This is not okay anywhere in the world. And I told every single cop that was at my house today, this is why I do what I do, you guys. This is the only time in 9 years that I can say that a cop has not violated my civil rights. They have not violated my constitutional rights, because I told them, like, I stand. I will not back down. I will die for my child today, and there's nothing that will stand in the way of that. And if you touch my child, you better be prepared to have a search warrant. You better be prepared to have my attorney at your door. And you better be prepared to deal with 1 million protesters standing at your jail, because they're on their way. So thanks everyone who responded to the BACA call to action. If you did, one of my significant other reached out to them just for support because we did not know how it was going to go. They kept playing games with me for, like I said, an hour. They were literally wanting me to back down and give up my kid. Hell no, I'm not. This is my kid, Oregon. Guess what? I gave birth to him. This is law and order. I don't play your fucking corrupt games. I'm not doing it. I won't, and I will stand with any family and child that is being abused or is being victimized by you. And this is what I do. I just earned Deschutes County Top Fan Badge on Facebook, and I told them, guys, I respect you because you did not violate my rights. This is the first time this has ever happened. I've been railroaded so many times, I can't even tell you how many fucking times, okay? And I was prepared to lay out the law right there. I said, you want to fucking go to trial right now? I'll grab my suitcase. Let's go. Because I've been waiting for this day in court 8 fucking years. So I'm ready, guys. You need to be prepared. Have your paperwork ready. Have your case ready. Have your children ready to understand civil law. Have them understand their rights and ask for a lawyer if they are being interviewed by cops or by police, and do not consent to the interview. Make sure anyone in your home who is there has their video cameras on and recording. Even though we had home security going on that had audio and video, we still recorded on phones as well because we don't trust law enforcement. We never will. Again, after what we have been through, we do not trust anybody when it comes to our civil rights and our constitutional rights, because you don't know what cop's corrupt. You don't know what cop is not. And so this is why I stand where I stand, you guys. So I hope this really hits home for you, because this is why I got manic last week online trying to advocate for my nonprofit and my business and my son and my life and my genetics and my medical issues, because I saw this shit coming before it ever happened. So this is how intuition works. And you guys, as mothers, as fathers, as parents, as grandparents, aunts, uncles, whatever it is, you need to trust your intuition and trust that you have the ability and instinct and knowledge and ability to protect your own children or grandchildren or family members, whatever it is. So please like and share this video, you guys. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a good day.